At first light, the crew heads into Alaska's deep waters in pursuit of giant Pacific halibut. The Longline system is inspected end to end to handle the weight of giant halibut. Fresh herring and salmon heads are cut and iced as the perfect bait for halibut. Heavy halibut-grade leaders are prepared to withstand the crushing power of giant Pacific halibut.
The captain chooses deep seafloor valleys where massive halibut hunt.
Oversized hooks are baited and clipped into the main line one by one. The first buoy is readied to mark the beginning of the longline set. The first buoy splashes into the cold Pacific, starting the deployment. Baited hooks drift toward the sandy flats where halibut lie hidden. Meters of line slip smoothly overboard in a precise rhythm. Each hook is spaced far apart to target only the largest halibut cruising deep. The vessel crawls forward to ensure the long line settles evenly across the bottom. Hooks land softly on the quiet seafloor, hundreds of feet below. The final buoy marks the end of a clean, controlled longline set. Cold winds sweep the deck as the bait tables are washed clean. Currents begin to change, an early sign of incoming rough weather. The North Pacific rears up, sending walls of spray over the bow. The storm batters the deck as the crew braces against the cold. Below the waves, the longline shifts gently with the growing current. After hours of chaos, the sea finally settles. With calmer seas, the hauler is ready to bring up whatever waits below. Heavy leaders are checked once more before hauling begins. The longliner drifts into perfect alignment with the starting buoy. The buoy is snagged and hauled aboard to begin retrieval.
The hauler grips tight, pulling the longline up from the deep.
The first leader comes up clean. No halibut on this hook.
The next line bears clear signs of a massive halibut strike.
The hauler groans. Something enormous is hooked below.
Powerful surges travel up the leader from the seafloor. Out of the darkness, the enormous outline of a giant halibut begins to rise.
The hauler groans. Whatever is down there is massive.
The leader slams tight as a giant halibut surges from the seafloor. The enormous halibut twists powerfully, showing its full diamond shape.
The crew braces as the halibut pulls with incredible force.
A flash of white belly signals the halibut rolling hard beneath the surface.
Flattening its body, the halibut uses the current to resist being lifted. The giant's raw power sends vibrations through the steel hull. The hook sits perfectly in the jaw hinge,
preventing unnecessary damage.
A vast mottled back appears. This halibut is a true giant.
Its huge tail thrashes, drenching the crew in freezing spray.
The halibut's pectoral spread fills the frame, proof of its massive size.
The crew eases the hauler as the giant halibut's broad, flat body rolls into view beneath the surface.
Exhaustion begins to take hold as the halibut slows its struggle.
Its independent eye tracks everything with surprising awareness.
The giant halibut breaches the surface, dwarfing the rail beside it. Control poles steady the halibut as it thrashes beside the vessel. Its wide fins sweep the water slowly, signaling near total fatigue. The crew works in perfect unison to bring the giant aboard. Its massive proportions become untenable as it nears the rail.
The colossal halibut slides onto the ramp in a surge of water.
The halibut's sheer width dominates the deck, larger than anyone expected.
The hook is secured before the heavy gear is carefully removed.
Another giant stirs below, alerted by the commotion above.
The crew keeps hauling. There may be more giants waiting. Fresh scrape marks confirm another halibut took interest. A second giant glides upward from the seabed, broad fins stirring the sand.
The hauler slows once more. The second halibut is enormous. The big halibut twists in a powerful broad body roll against the leader.
The men ready themselves for another massive haul. Another enormous halibut rises from the depths, even larger than the first. A second giant halibut rises into view, even broader than the first.
Icy swells crash across the deck as the crew holds the line steady.
Its broad fins sweep slowly as it resists the lift with immense power.
4 men brace together, easing the enormous fish onto the steel ramp.
Its thick tail lashes out violently, sending freezing spray across the deck.
Side by side, the two giants dominate the width of the deck.
Each fish is tagged and logged under strict Alaskan requirements.
The giant's width, thickness, and length are recorded with precision.
Tension builds once more. Another heavy strike may be below.
A massive halibut slowly circles the line, studying the bait.
The longline jolts sharply. A heavy fish has taken the bait.
The hauler strains again under the load of another huge halibut.
The halibut rolls violently in the deep, fighting the steady climb.
The men brace their boots firmly to prepare for the next landing.
Its wide, mottled body breaks the surface through swirling foam. The giant swings its broad fins, testing the crew's strength. Sand clouds erupt behind its powerful fin strokes.
The giant halibut surfaces safely beside the vessel, its full width visible.
Control poles secure the halibut gently as it thrashes at the rail.
Another enormous fish hits the ramp in a wave of seawater. 3 colossal halibuts now lie across the steel deck.
Quality checks begin immediately to preserve the value of the catch.
The thick, mottled skin shows excellent health and condition.
The deck is washed and set for the careful filleting process.
Blades are honed razor sharp for the giant fillets ahead.
Precise cuts trace the length of the halibut's thick spine.
Snow-white halibut flesh separates cleanly from the bone. Massive fillets are lifted onto the tables for trimming.
Heavy rib bones are removed with slow, steady precision.
Premium cuts of snow-white halibut take shape, each thick and immaculate.
Ice-packed bins keep the valuable halibut perfectly chilled.
Each bin is tagged and logged for full traceability.
The halibut longliner heads toward port with a world-class catch.
Cranes unload the chilled halibut for onshore processing.
Onshore processors receive the halibut for final preparation.
Fillets travel down the line for trimming and inspection.
Flash chilling locks in the halibut's pristine freshness. Vacuum sealing protects the thick portions for shipment.
Pallets of premium halibut wait for global distribution.
Refrigerated containers are packed tight for the long voyage ahead. The halibut shipment is secured aboard an outbound vessel.
Across the world, a top kitchen receives the Alaskan halibut.
A chef reveals a flawless halibut fillet ready for preparation.
Simple seasoning highlights the clean sweetness of the fish. A golden crust forms as the halibut sears evenly.
The halibut is plated with crisp vegetables in elegant style.
Diners are served immaculate portions of Alaskan halibut.
The fish flakes beautifully, revealing perfect texture.
Guests savor the clean flake texture of premium Alaskan halibut.
The halibut is presented as the restaurant's standout dish. Each step reflects the extraordinary quality of the fish.
Guests praise the buttery texture and clean flavor.
A flawless fillet completes the halibut's journey from sea to table.
Back in Alaska, the crew prepares for another voyage. The cold Alaskan horizon closes another day on the water.
Empty longline gear dries quietly after a long day's work.
Hooks are cleaned and reset for tomorrow's haul.
Navigation lights glow softly as the crew settles in for the night. Under calm moonlight, the crew rests from the long journey.
From deep ocean to global tables, the halibut completes its remarkable journey.